to die. Welcome to my dark side.
Hello everybody, this is Baron the Bear. It's going to be another video guide for the mobile game Whiteout Survival. This is going to be on the Lucky Wheel, and I'm going to explain a little bit of the strategies and how to do this, and the actual times and progression through the game as you play. And how this will work on the Lucky Wheel is we're going to go to the events, go click on the events. We're going to go to Lucky Wheel. How this is going to work, this is after 40 days on a server. Okay, so when you first start the game, instead of this being Flint that you see on this on the screen, it's going to be Zinman. Okay, I don't personally recommend to do the Lucky Wheel to get Zinman. Maybe if you want to get maybe the 15 to get the 10, and then the 5 to get the 15 shards of Zinman, you could do that. The reason why, I'll explain this. I'll walk you through everything I'm going to explain. Go to the heroes. Zinman, for a free player, okay, and even a low spender, if you go to his skills, go to the very top right here, he's got a construction, if you look, you got a 3%, a 6%, 9%, 12%. Right down here, you got damage up. That's for PvP, construction down, cost, okay. Really, he's not going to do much for you. And the reason why I'm going to explain this, if you're a free player, even a low spender, when you get, after you get, the level 22 furnace and higher, your upgrades are going to cost so much in resources that it's not going to matter if you can save a little or if you are going to save a little bit in time, because by the time you even get, if you would boost Zinman up, say it would take 5 days to do something, yes, he might drop it down to 4 days, but trust me, you're going to need that 5 days just to get the resources to get to the next upgrade. So it's really not, at that point in the game, it's not really going to help you. He's only really good, in my opinion, for PvP, and if you're a free or low player, good luck trying to get him useful for PvP. So it's not going to be possible, in my opinion. These are my opinions, but I make my content for the players. So we're going to go back to the weekly and monthly card. This is one thing, it's an option. I've recommended this one before in I picked my previous videos lately. This could get you 5,000 to start, and then 200 every day. That's 6,000. So 1 month, $10. You can get 11,000 gems. So the way this works is the first 40 days you get Zinman. Okay, after that time you get Flint for 80 days, and then after that it goes to Mia. Okay, and I'll explain that about Mia in the future here in this video. So stay tuned for throughout the video, and I'll explain why she's not really important for a free or low spender. Okay, so basically how it looks like is it goes from 40 to 80 and then 120 days. So after 4 months you can only get Mia as of now in the game. They could change it later down the road, but after 4 months you can only get Mia through the wheel. So it's very important after the first 40 days and before you get to the 100-day mark that you focus on Flint, okay? And if you save your gems, until Flint gets in, you have a better chance of getting more of his shards. Flint is what you're going to need to replace Sergey, okay? And I'll go to the heroes here. As you can see, Sergey is there, and then Flint was right here. He is another infantry. Okay, he will be your tank. Okay, so I haven't really tested this out. It would be possible to be able to get him strong enough to replace Sergey. I think you can. Okay, if you do it this way, where you save your gems into, don't waste your gems and save your gems until he unlocks in the Lucky Wheel, you might have a chance, especially if you go for that $10 monthly subscription. For those first 3 months, you think about that. Let's say that's 11,000, 3 months, that's 33,000. Yeah, it's 33,000 gems you could get from just that alone. So it's not a super lot, but it's it'll help, especially if you save your other. Now if you look at my screen over the top, I got 92,000. I'm gonna go down into my backpack. Let's go to my gems, see what I'm gonna get here, and hopefully we'll have time. I'll be able to actually go through this. If I can find them here. They're right here. Okay, I got all these here. Let's go to these. I get 7,000. Use all those. Use all those. Use all those. Use all those. Let's see what I got now. I got 209 100,000 gems. Okay, I can get the wheel completed this time around. I think it's going to cost me like 162,000 gems. Okay, so if I go to the event, go to Lucky Wheel, as you can see in the chest here, for 5 you get 5, 10 for 15, 20 for that 35, 30 for that one, and 50 that. That's 50, 80, 100, 115 shards I could get for 162,000 gems. That's pretty hard, actually. But I'm gonna go and go to an older server so you can see Mia, and then I'll explain why she's not really that important for a free or low spender. And then I'll come back to this, and I'll just go all ham out on spending my gems and everything, so you guys can see what my chances are. Okay, I will even give a bonus tip in this video towards the end of this video. I might keep this short. I might not do any of the roles just to give you a heads up on this. I want to keep this short for you guys. Okay, we're going to go to the heroes. I'll show you what she looks like, because you're going to need to know what she looks like. You might be curious. This is how she looks like in the wheel. Okay, it's the same concept as Zinman, then Flint, and then Mia. And we're gonna go down to the heroes, because I got all the heroes unlocked now. And this is we went into the future, 4 months into the game. This is what you're gonna see it in the 4 months into the game. Okay. Now Molly, I got Molly there. Now she's a lancer. Okay, Mia is a lancer. So really, you don't need to replace. You don't need to replace a mythic Molly with a mythic lancer. That's not really going to be much of a benefit for you. I think, in my opinion. Behita is pretty decent. He's probably going to be your only marksman you're really going to have as a free player. But Sergey, you can, like I said before, you can replace Sergey, since he's an infantry, with Flint, because he's infantry. So that way, at least then, you could possibly have 2 mythic heroes with your Behita as your epic marksman. That makes sense. You'll at least have 2 really good heroes instead of just only one as Molly. So that's a good strategy, I think, in my opinion. Anybody want to question it? They did the numbers differently, and they want to dispute that I'm right or whatnot. They can go ahead and dispute that if they want, but I think I'm right. Okay, I'm going to pause it. Okay, now we're back into the game after 40 days. When you first start playing. Okay, now what my advice is, I think, is I'm going to give you a really great tip here. There's going to be an event Hall of Chiefs. If you really want to have a chance at one point to really push for this, you could wait. The way this will work for Flint, for the 80-day period of time you have, most likely you should have hopefully 4 different times you can do that lucky wheel. Okay, so theoretically you could wait until the last time that lucky wheel comes before it switches to Mia, and then push really hard, okay, for the Hall of Chiefs at that time. That's going to be probably, I'm thinking maybe 110 days into the server or whatnot. You might have a chance to get a high rewards for this. Now you get 90 points for a lucky wheel, so for play 1 time. So if you do that 120 times, you do the math on it's going to add up to a good chunk of points. And that's the highest points you get here. And another bonus tip, if you save your mythic hero shards, I don't know, maybe I've been saving certain things in the game, and I'm going to wait and go all out ham maybe at the last Hall of Chiefs and lucky wheel for Flint and boost my mythic hero shard. I could potentially, this will be a future video though, guys, probably in probably 2 months from now. Yeah, around there. But I could potentially win this Hall of Chiefs event in 1 time after waiting 110 days and playing in the game, and then just go all out for it. I could possibly win. That's going to make a very interesting video if I can actually pull that off. So I'm hoping I can pull that off. And I noticed too, I'm not saying this is all servers, but we've had a lot of infighting on the server, and there's some drama, and it's going to look like probably by that time comes, there's going to be less active people, so that's going to even give me even more of a chance to win So, and if you look at the rewards, I'll try to keep this short here. Preview rewards, total ranking. If I can pull this off, now this changed too. This went to Philly in 30 and after 40 days. It's going to probably change again. I'm curious on that. I might have to go back in the future and find out. It was Alfonso. Let's go look at the heroes real quick. I'm trying to keep this short, guys, but this is some helpful tips. This is going to help you guys. Alfonso was an infantry, which you're not going to be able to get him, in my opinion, free or low spender. And then you have Molly. So, Philly. Yeah, she's not going to really help you either. So really, you might not even want to even push. It might not really matter at that point if you're not going to be. I thought, it would be nice to get the rewards. So let's go back again. I'm just going on here, but okay. What else do we got here on the rewards here? Okay, you got 80,000 gems. So theoretically, you could push hard the third time that Lucky Wheel comes with this event. And hopefully you might be able to win top rank or even close to that. You get some extra gems and you could really push for the next Lucky Wheel. And you could get even more of Flint shards. So that's another great strategy. If you're still watching it, this is a great strategy. If you have any confusion on what I went over here on this, I usually break it down in a notepad for people. But I've had people that don't like that. They like to see in-game content, So if you have any questions on how my strategy is, how it will work for you, feel free to post comments. But I'm almost guaranteed that I did the math on this. I can do certain things in my head sometimes, and I'm pretty sure that you can. This is possible to win, to get all the 120 for the rewards for Flint for the Lucky Wheel and win the Hall Chiefs. I'm pretty sure you could probably get pretty close to doing it. So anyway, let's see what else did I got to go over here. But yet, once again, wait until, if you don't want to push hard for the Hall of Chiefs event and win, if you can't do that, then just make sure you try to push hard at one of these times during the Flint Lucky Wheel. Maybe the last one, before the 120-day mark. And then you're going to be able to, you should be able to have enough. You need like 162,500 gems to get that last chest here, okay? To get, the 50, the 30, the 80... the 100, the 100, and the 115 shards for him. That's going to be a big help for you. So anyway, I hope this video helped. And if you got, like I said before, you got any questions, make sure you ask. Please like and subscribe, hit that bell for future notifications, and I'll talk to you guys later.